Greetings, everyone. Welcome to January 1, 2021. Brand new day, brand new strong. We don't do weeks. Brand new month, brand new year, brand new you. Okay, check this out. We're doing this 30-day Master Life, Master Your Life Masterclass. In order for you to really master your life, you got to master this vehicle, this thing we call a body. This body that was God given, was created by your mother and your father, and you're crafted and molded in your mother's womb for you to have this experience that we call life. This vehicle carries your spirit, it carries your mind, it carries you from place to place, space to space, space to space, physical place, space to space physically, and time, times and space. Okay, so in order for you to really master this, you have to be in alignment with time. I just mentioned the day, the month, and and the year. So it's all about time. We only have a certain amount of time on this planet, and we want to have a quality experience in this body. You can live in heaven on earth or in hell on earth, primarily through the experiences you have with this body. So, how are we going to master life? First things first, we have to get in alignment with the nature of this vehicle. We have to give it what it needs. We have to do that in accordance to the time in which it needs these things. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, let me share my screen real quick. Actually, let me record this on my computer. So we're going to go and share the screen so that we can get this knowledge about how to align with this vehicle and the time. So in the Asian culture and traditional Chinese medicine, as it's called, they came up with this thing called the organ clock or the energy clock. And let me give credit where credit is due. This human body energy clock is brought to you by or borrowed from comfytummy.com. So if you want to get more information on this from their perspective, then go to comfytummy.com and check out this clock and the traditional Chinese medicine information that they have there for you. Okay, now so much for the plug for those people. Back to the issue at hand. Between 5 and 7 a.m., you're waking up. And let me say that if you do the activities of the day according to what energy is optimal for what organ, you will have a better chance at living in heaven on earth in your body. So, first thing in the morning, between 5 and 7 a.m. is your wake up time. And they talk about, the habits of the most successful people. One of those habits is being on time, being in time with time. So, if you want to be very successful, be on time, in time, with the time of your organs. So, between 5 and 7 a.m., when you arise, when the sun rises up, we have a great sunrise, okay? And a bright new day. The way to get your body really moving is to have 16 ounces of water. And that's 16 ounces of water should be room temperature, because if you put cold water in your body first thing in the morning, it's going to shock the system. It's going to cause everything to, how when you get a blast of cold water, you stand in a waterfall, you jump in an ice cold pool, or you're having a cold shower, everything tightens up. Your skin tightens. You kind of go and tremble inside. That's what happens when you put each of your organs, when you put cold water in your body. Not necessarily a good thing. You want the water to acclimate and to be absorbed naturally into a nice calm flow. So 16 ounces of water, room temperature water. Okay. Now it says go for a brisk walk. It says no caffeine at this hour. And it says your body needs water for a healthy colon. So I'm going to talk about that. Let me see. Did I actually share my screen? Let me go back here for a moment. I apologize. Okay, here we go. Sharing the screen. Let me, oh, I gotta, okay, bear with me, folks. Still in practice mode. Okay, here we go. Here's the clock. The, let me, okay. It's the human body energy clock. Brought to you by ComfyTommy.com and yours truly. Thank you, Comfy Tommy, for letting me borrow your clock here. Okay, so 16 ounces of water. We'll increase this a little bit more just so you can see this particular segment. So you have the large intestine, 16 ounces of water, large intestine. Wake up and drink water. Go on a brisk walk. No caffeine at this hour. Your body needs water for a healthy colon. Now, as I said, you have to be on time, in time with your body. Okay, so 5 to 7 a.m., large intestines, you're waking up. 7 to 9 a.m., it's the stomach time. You eat breakfast. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Spleen, okay, it says work and be active. So there's things that you do in accordance to the alignment of the energy in your body with these various organs, so on and so forth. We'll touch on those as the days go on. We'll be referring back to this. So that's that. Let me stop share. Okay. Now we've processed that a bit. So let me get into it. Okay. When you drink that room temperature water, you should have the juice of half a lemon or half a lime. We know that citrus fruit are acidic, citric acid, vitamin C. Okay. However, when we drink that water, when we put that in our body with that juice of half a lemon or half a lime, it alkalizes the body. It alkalizes the blood, or some say it becomes alkaline in the body. So, along with the alkaline, now alkaline water is more absorbed into the blood vessels and the cells, into the blood, because it's soft, so it flows easy. I think I'll have to verify this later. It permeates the cell walls so that it brings those electrolytes, the electrolytes, sodium and potassium. Why are these things called electrolytes? Because I was taught by my mentor back in the day, God rest his soul, Dr. Laila O. Africa. He shared with us that electrolytes are minerals that literally light up in the body. And he shared with us that when you are in your mother's womb or were in your mother's womb, you could actually touch points that correlated or had these minerals in those areas, and it would literally light up. So baby sitting in the womb bored, decide, I want to see the light show. So they just start poking. And mom is like, why is this child running all around and pushing? And they having a light show. New Year's Day. Hey, some people enjoy the light show with the fireworks and so on. Okay, so babies be having their New Year's party in the womb, just touching, you know, oh, sodium, potassium, just lighting up. So you want to have that sodium and potassium and that alkalizing, nutrient invigorating, absorb very wet and absorbing water in your body first thing in the morning. Now, it says you don't need caffeine. You should not have caffeine. Let me tell you, If you drink this water and you give it time, it's going to give you energy. Nowadays, a lot of people got cell phones. Put your cell phone on charger so you, overnight, so you get up in the AM, your battery's charged for your cell phone. Okay, if you get a good night's sleep and you drink this room temperature water with this juice of half a lemon or lime, it's going to charge your battery so you won't need caffeine. If you have a caffeine addiction, start drinking this and you will eventually wean yourself off of caffeine. Also, do your breathing exercise. Now, the other thing that it said was go on a brisk walk. That walk is going to activate your body and get things moving. When you're lying down in bed, your body's level. So the fluids in your body become level on a horizontal plane. When you stand up vertically, that fluid is now going to drop down so that you are going to release that fluid and some of the matter that's in your body that's been processed overnight and ready for elimination. So that's why it says drink your water, have your bowel movement, go for a walk. Don't need caffeine. Your body needs hydration for your colon. It needs water for your colon. Because if it's dry up in there, things are not going to move. Also, I have a mantra that I've come up with for the body, how it operates. This is a natural motion machine. It moves all the time. Even when you're sitting still, it's moving. So in order for you to have it functioning optimally, you must move. You must keep it moving. What goes in must come out. So the mantra is this: keep it moving, keep it going, keep it flowing. Your body is a perpetual motion machine. Keep it moving, keep it going, keep it flowing. Your body is a perpetual motion machine. Keep it moving, keep it going, keep it flowing. Your body's a perpetual motion machine. Keep it moving, keep it going, keep it flowing. Y'all didn't know I could rap, did you? I didn't either. Anyway, remember that your body is a perpetual motion machine. You must keep it moving, keep it going in order for you to keep flowing through this thing called life and have wonderful experiences along the way. Okay, check this out. Got my water. Got my water. Why did I just do that? Let me tell you why. I know you're wondering. Chew on a little pulp. Excuse me. Okay. Why did I do that? You swish your water because it's like chewing it. When you chew your food, it stimulates the peristalsis, a peristaltic wave. What is that? The peristalsis is a part of the colon. That wave is an action, a pumping action, where it creates movement. So it's a signal. When you chew in the AM, eating your breakfast, chewing your water, it's going to stimulate that peristalsis to activate movement. You want to keep it moving, keep it going, keep it flowing, right? So that water is going to hydrate, and that movement, that swishing action, is also going to put saliva in so that your body recognizes that water is food. It's not just bland, blank water with no life, like distilled water. Even if you drink distilled water, swish it around to put some saliva in it, put something in it in order for your body to recognize it as food. Water has to go into the cells in order for it to really serve the body. So if you're not swishing, it's not going to be absorbed by the body adequately. It's not going to mineralize the body adequately, so it's not going to be used adequately. So that's what we want to do. We want to switch that water and what have you. Now, the other thing about movement is this: get up, walk, get your walk on. Yes, I am going to share with you through this master class breath work that you can do in bed that's going to get things moving internally. And that's going to allow you to really take full advantage of the principle of keeping it moving, keeping it going, keeping it flowing. Also, the principle of tying the breath to movement. The principle of Tai Chi, the basic fundamental principle of Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga, and all of those moving meditations is aligning the breath to movement. They say tying, I'm going to say aligning, because when you move a certain way, when you expand, you should be inhaling. When you exhale, you should be contracting. Inhale, expansion, exhale, contraction. We'll get into the breathing exercises as we go on. I'm going to give you something new every single day. At least one thing, but that one thing will be folded into a number of things. Just like today, we're talking about the water, but we're also talking about the clock, because we want to get you on time, in time with your body in order for you to have it functioning optimally so that you can have a divine experience in this thing called life, in your day to day, in this now and tomorrow's now, and so on and so forth. So that's your primary basic tip for the day. Now let's give you some administrative info. This is a free masterclass. So when you get something free and you have it abundant, you share it with your friends, your family, because when you eat, they eat, provided there's enough. And I'm telling you, there's plenty. So share, 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 because this information is going to feed the mind, the spirit, the soul, and the body of every individual that is got eyes to see and ears to hear. Share this with them so that they can be nourished. Share it with your friends, family, loved ones. Share it with your enemies. They may not be your enemies no more, because a healthy, whole, sound mind and body is not a jealous, angry body that is going to be wanting something that you have, because it's going to be filled. Maybe a gradual process, 30 days. Okay, that's enough, or can be enough. So if you have yet to do so, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and everyone that you share this with, tell them, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because you're going to want to get that information that he's giving you, because you need this in your life. I know that's why I'm doing this. I needed this in my life. After watching my mother suffer and succumb to cancer, I was like, God, give me something. Give me the answer. Let me know what's up. And the first thing was breathe. Cancer can't survive in an oxygen-rich environment. More on the breathing. Don't worry, I got you covered. I am the breath master, and I will teach you some breath master techniques, which leads into the next thing. Aside from getting in on this masterclass is going to lend itself to other masterclasses. This is going to be a series. This information ain't going to stop. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to keep it going, and I'm going to keep it flowing. Okay? So, aside from the additional masterclasses that's going to unfold from this, the ebooks, so on and so forth, I have 3 certifications: the Breath Master certification, the Heal Thyself, Family, and Community Wellness Leader certification, the Heart Touch certification, Breath Master certification, teach you how to master the breath, how to take advantage of the principles and the three body postures and the principles of Tai Chi, Qigong, and yoga that I just mentioned a moment ago. The Heart Touch training, Heart, HEART, is the acronym for Holistic Energetics, Acuspiraling, Reiki, and Tapping. Touch therapy times 10 has exponential impact because it weaves several different energy modalities together. And I use these hands. And if I train you, you will use your hands to change a person's life simply by applying these principles of holistic energetics, acuspiraling, Reiki, and tapping. Now, the Heal Thyself Family and Community Wellness Leader is what you can be when you take that the certification that's going to fold in a lot of what you're going to learn during this master class. So stay tuned for that. My website is www.breathmastera.com. I'm the Breathmaster, A for Aaron.com, all one word. So this should do it for now. I thank you for starting your new year out in a new way, becoming more healthy and vibrant, sharing this information with your friends, family, and loved one to give them more insights and more awareness on how to keep it moving and keep it going and keeping it flowing in their lives. The energy that is, the energy of vibrancy, of health, of optimal living. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow.